Hey Smashers, welcome to your not live Daily Smash for Friday, February 21st. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly. I'm talking to my cousin Tony. He said that I was just got off the phone, like he's texting me. He's in Mexico, in Puerto Vallarta, and he said a dozen eggs is $2.53.
How could it be 4 times as much here?
So I said, well, what color is the yolk of the egg there? And he goes, they come out of the chickens. I don't know. I'm like, our families are cattle ranchers. You know, the importance of eating the animals' products is what is fed to them.
So the color of the yolk is determined
on the feed.
I did not know that. See?
Yes.
You do learn here on the Daily Smash. Just to set the record straight, I know we had promoted where we would be live on Fridays, which we usually are. Kelly is all dolled up, heading to the desert to a house party, right?
Yes, but I'm not going just for a house party. I have a lot of things to do. I have to go meet with the guy tomorrow for the pool to get it sandblasted.
Yep.
I have to meet with the gutter guy. I have to do meet with the other guy that's going to do the baseboards because we had a leak.
We have some other projects going in the desert, and this is our last weekend to get it done before renters come March and April. So you're heading out tonight, and by doing this now, we both don't have to get up super early and do it in the morning.
Correct.
And we can take care of business.
Yes.
Yeah. So you do look amazing.
Someone sent this to me, and I had you guys wrote it to me, and I will give you a thank you card.
Peggy Donis is one of the people who sent that. There were two
Peggy.
people. Peggy and Jolene, I think.
Oh my gosh, Peggy and Jolene.
Yeah.
Thank you. My friend Candace has this.
Why would you? Does that help you not lose your phone?
Yes.
Are you going to keep that around your neck?
I want to keep it like a purse. This is so cute. I'm going to use this.
Didn't a little purse come with it?
It did, but I didn't like it. It looked too cheesy. It looked too cheap for me.
Well,
it came with a little purse like to put your cards in, and it just looked cheesy to me.
You look stunning.
But I like it like this. I like it plain.
Yeah, you look stunning.
But I will use this every single day. I won't lose my phone.
I have to look for Kelly's phone between 5 and 25 times a day.
Okay.
So now, it's definitely going to be easier to find with a chain attached.
Okay.
We were like, well, maybe we should put an AirTag on it. And then I'm like, well, how would you find it? Because you need your phone.
Well, you can do it by my locations. And it'll ping.
And that worked when you left it in the Uber.
Well, it's not the first time I left it in the Uber, okay? I left it in the Uber with Jolie in France, and I wasn't drinking at all. So I'm going to take some of this real quick.
We got a lot of really nice comments after yesterday's show. Thank you guys. Because we were talking about the format, and some people were criticizing the format.
Some people said we weren't professional enough.
Yeah.
But Rick is on Newsmax.
I am. And it'll be too late for you guys because my Thursday evening show, I'm having my buddy Ron Duguay, former New York Ranger, and Chris Kotsopoulos, another former New York Ranger, both coming on to talk about USA-Canada hockey. So by the time you see this, you'll know who won the gold medal game in that 4-team tournament that the finals Thursday night.
So Ron Duguay is the one that I was with the night before I met Rick with Ramona.
Yeah, and he hooked up with Ramona, and then the next morning Ron was coming to my party, and Ramona's like, "Where are you going?"
No, I said, "Where are we going?"
Ramona wanted to chase Ron.
Is Ron Duguay still dating Sarah Palin?
I believe they're still friends. I don't know what their relationship is, but I can find out.
She follows me on Instagram. She comments on my posts. Sarah Palin.
That's so awesome. 10-second snooze, I guess that is. 10S snooze. My husband and I love the Daily Smash exactly as is. We watch it on our big screen every day. We like that the show is different every day. Different rooms, locations, live or tape. We love both of you so much. Thanks, guys, on the big screen.
That's so sweet.
Nikki Brooks said, Rick and Kelly don't change a thing. You share so much with us, and we're here for it. Anyone, Catherine, asking you to change the way you do the show should go do their own show.
Yes, exactly. Don't you love that when they give you criticism on which I'm totally fine with, by the way.
Yeah.
But what you might think isn't the way other people think. I don't know. This is the way we're doing it, and
well, what we found out is you can't please everyone.
No.
From one comment to the next, change this, don't change this, change this, don't. See Chrissy G. Professional? This isn't a business meeting, for God's sake. Crazy mean people want to spread hate. Love you both. Thanks for sharing your lives.
Thank you.
Yeah, we love doing it. Like the show the way it is, Ann Mullins said. As Kelly says, we get to have a look around. Rick, short hair makes you look way younger. And I agree, better without the hat. Some hater did a meme of the guy from Napoleon Dynamite. The brother or whatever with that backwards hat.
Pedro?
No, the other guy who had the backwards hat, who married the black girl who came to visit. And he thought he was a street thug or something. You don't remember? He had like a do-rag on.
I haven't seen Napoleon
hilarious.
Dynamite.
I'll show it. I'll show you the meme.
Is it about you?
It looks just like me.
Shut up.
With my backwards hat.
What does it say? It says some more.
Oh, it says, after Kelly's fiasco with the phone, I checked my iPhone, and I didn't even have Find My Phone enabled, so thanks, guys. Rick, when Kelly loses it around the house, you should make use of that option to make her phone play a sound when logged into her Apple account from another device.
It's true. Well, it does. It goes dink.
Well, I just call it.
Dink.
Brittany said, my biggest thing is the audio quality. Today is good. Lighting, audio, and energy. This is the vibe we love.
Aw, thanks, Britt.
Thank you. A lot of really nice comments. And you know what? It's nice to read nice comments.
It really is.
And
It's a good feel. Thank you.
A lot of you said don't include the negative. Don't even look at it. Don't focus on it. Don't talk about it.
Well, I'm not going to.
No, we're not.
Nope.
Maybe a whiner of the week. We can do
Which is
one.
funny for us. It's
Yeah.
A whiner of the week is hilarious.
I have a hot
Because you click on them and it's like obsessive of
yeah.
It's like they want that negativity. They want somebody to come back at them. Like it's almost like they want attention.
Yeah.
You know, like they are so bored in their life that no one's really communicating with them. That they're like, me.
Yeah.
Like
look
that.
at me. Look at
yeah,
me.
Look at me. Yeah, look at me.
I'm mad.
I'm mad. I'm
I don't
angry.
like this
yeah.
or that or the other thing.
It's like a little kid throwing a tantrum. And you know what? What do you do with a little kid that throws a tantrum? You
Time
walk
out.
away. You walk away. You don't engage.
Put them in timeout.
It took taking me a little while to figure that out.
You have to put them in the corner, have them face the wall.
So we've gotten 2 quotes on our countertops. We're getting 2.
Yeah, waiting on the second.
We're waiting on the second, and I cannot wait to see the
I have a feeling I know who's going to be lower, and it's
the discrepancy.
our guy's guy. I think it's going to be lower by a lot.
Well, you always have to get 3 quotes, they say.
You know, we were talking about this earlier because, you know, our cabinet guy recommended a counter guy. And he's like, I've never had any complaints. He's very fair. And I'm sure that's true. The guy was really cool. We went to his shop. We came here, measured, and his price was, I was kind of surprised. I know it's high. And Kelly goes, well, you know, that's why you have to get a second quote, because if you don't know any better, you just think, oh, this guy's good and he's cool and it's okay if
Got
that's what it
recommended.
costs. Yeah. But I think we can save thousands of dollars, and we will.
We will.
I have a hot topic for you.
You do?
Yes.
Hot topic.
A shocking hottest real estate market survey is out. These housing markets were the hottest for buyers in January, and some may surprise you. They all surprise me, okay? You may not recognize some of these because they're in the Northeast. The markets that Realtor.com dubbed the 5 hottest in January started with Manchester, Nashua, New Hampshire.
Okay.
Manchester, New Hampshire. Been there.
Never have.
Can be, you know, parts of it are lovely, and it is, and it was one of the opioid abuse capitals of the world.
Really?
Oh, it was bad.
In New Hampshire?
I did multiple stories there with the fire department that was going on call after call after call, administering Narcan to addicts.
Wow.
Saving lives.
Why? Because it's too cold there?
Cold, boring, you know, just.
Well, there's no sales tax there.
The median asking price of a home in Manchester is $579,000. Number 2 is Hartford, West Hartford, and East Hartford, Connecticut. And not for nothing. I mean, listen, if you live there, great. You may love it. My brother went to school in Hartford, Trinity College. I've been there multiple times. You're not going to drive into Hartford and go, oh, this place is amazing. I don't think.
What's the medium house there? How much are
It doesn't say. on this. Maybe I cut it off. But Hartford is the capital city of Connecticut. Homes stay on the market for 51 days, notch 4 times as many views per property on Realtor.com than the national median. Kenosha, Wisconsin, number 3. That's north of Chicago. I used to have photographers when I lived in Chicago and worked there who would commute from Kenosha to the Loop downtown. It was like an hour and a half sometimes for their drive, but much cheaper. Kenosha boasts a population of over 98,000, had listing prices of $335,000. That's the median. Number 4, in Norwich, New London, Connecticut. 3 times as many views, 52 days medium amount. Doesn't say what the average home is. Number 5, Worcester, Mass.
Wow.
Well, how would you pronounce that?
Worcestershire?
I think I used to say Worcester until somebody corrected me.
How do you say it?
Worcester.
Worcester.
Even though it's Worcest. Worcester. Concord is number 6. Rockford, Illinois, 7. Lancaster, Pennsylvania, 8. Providence, Warwick, number 9. And Rochester, New York, place number 10. I've been to all these places, and I can't believe any of them are on this list. That's maybe why I'm so shocked by it.
Wait, so it's like the hottest markets?
Hottest markets in terms of, I guess, the number of clicks and the increase in sales price.
Wow.
All right.
That seems very inexpensive to me.
Yeah, compared to here. I mean, I have never seen anything like this area. Newport Beach, Southern California. It's insane. When I first came here, and I'd never been to Newport Beach when I first met Kelly.
What about I made him sell his house in Delray Beach. He bought that thing for $700,000, and now it's like what?
1.3.
Is it 1.3 now?
1.3, 1.4, somewhere in that 1.2, 1.3, something like that. I could have made a quick $500,000-600,000 if I'd waited 6 months to sell that. But I didn't know prices were going to explode in Florida, and I regret that, obviously.
Well, I think we should have sold the house in New York, the Hamptons, before that.
Yeah, well, we did wind up doing pretty well with that. But my point of my story was there are so many multi and mega million-dollar homes in this area, in Newport Beach, Huntington, well, primarily like Corona del Mar, Laguna, Crystal Cove. It's insane how many homes are valued in the millions, tens of millions.
Yeah. I love how, I think we got one comment that said, they don't even live on the beach. We don't live on the beach. We live a mile from the beach.
Right.
So, and I'm thinking, nobody on the Real Housewives of Orange County lives a mile from the beach. None of them. They live on the outskirts, cheap land. Like, I don't understand why people would even, a mile from the beach is
It's
a mile.
awesome. It's awesome. We could ride our bikes in 5 minutes to the beach or to town. Like, who cares? We can't afford, to live on the beach. I mean, houses are $10, $15, $20 million to start.
Well, we could. If we sold this house and we sold a desert house, we could buy a house right here on the beach.
Yeah, we could.
We could. Yes, we could.
But I love where we're at. Mm-hmm. I don't need to be on the beach.
You can get a house for $4 million right here.
Well, our buddy Rob has a house on the sand, and he complains constantly about the issues with the salt air, the salt water, corroding.
Well, we did that. We bought a space heater for upstairs on 37th Street
for the rooftop when we lived 5 doors from the sand.
Yeah, and that was a disaster. I didn't have that problem when I lived on the beach in Corona del Mar. I don't know why. I didn't have those issues.
I don't know why.
I didn't. I mean, I got like that mist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I remember just like, you hear, and then the crashing of the waves.
Yeah.
And it's loud. It could be hard to fall asleep to.
Really?
Yeah, I know. It seems like you want the crashing.
Yeah, I like the lull sound of the lulling experience of the waves. But I hear you. Like, it can be loud. And you can have people there partying too. It's the other thing. But that space heater, we used it one time, and then it
corroded.
Rusted. Yeah.
And like in a day.
And the handlebars on all of our beach bikes, they all rusted within a matter of weeks. And there's a lot of issues there. Okay, so in the news now.
In the news.
Our favorite mayor of Los Angeles, Karen Bass.
Ugh.
has now given a mind-boggling excuse why she was in Ghana as Los Angeles burned. Remember that? Those massive wildfires are worse in 100 years, and there was all this
And she knew
advance
that
notice.
Santa Ana was coming. She knew.
Well, she says she didn't.
What do you mean she didn't? My dad did.
She was 7,500 miles away when those fires erupted in Ghana, in Los Angeles, and she was in Ghana. She blames others for not telling her she shouldn't have gone on the trip. She claims she wasn't alerted to the widely shared warnings of the wildfire as she flew to Africa on behalf of the Biden administration. We need to look at everything about the preparation and all of that for the fires. I think when we evaluate that, we will find that although there were warnings that I frankly wasn't aware of.
You weren't aware that State Farm and every other insurance dropped the fire insurance from California. California
Well,
knew.
never mind that.
Wait, no, wait. Los Angeles knew. She knew. If she's the governor, isn't she the boss?
Yeah.
Isn't she supposed to be the CEO? Like, if you're running a corporation, you're the CEO. Don't you know?
Emergency management officials had at least a week's warning that there were 100-mile-per-hour winds expected the following week. They hadn't had a drop of rain in months, the driest winter in 60 years, and they were expecting these high winds, dry conditions, ripe for wildfires. Everyone knew. I guarantee you, her entire department knew. She claims that level of preparation didn't happen. She says if she had been notified, I wouldn't have even gone to San Diego, let alone leave the country.
San Diego. What?
She
But
says
by the way, the Native Americans, my grandma being one of them, used to tell me, the Native Americans thousands of years ago knew that they needed to clear out the brush, burn the brush, minimize the brush because it's like wildfire.
Yeah.
They even knew back then, the Native Americans, the Indians, they knew to even do that. These people that are running this city, incompetent.
Karen Bass says,
all the way around.
I will tell you that I felt absolutely terrible not being here for my city and not being here for my family who was impacted by the fires as well. When I say it was a mistake, absolutely. The idea that I was not present was very painful. No, it wasn't an idea. You weren't here. And your city was burning. You wanted to go to Ghana. And this is after.
Wait, how many times has she been to Ghana?
Several.
I heard that she keeps going back to Ghana. Why does she keep going back to Ghana?
She did several trips to Africa after promising during her campaign that she would not be taking any trips overseas.
First of all, we have a lot of problems in Los Angeles, as you can see. We have a huge drug problem. We have a big homeless problem. What in the hell are you doing going to Africa? This is why this is why the left needs to pay attention, the radical left, and pay attention. This is incompetence. She should be fired. In any other position and you would be fired. You'd be done. You'd be gone. She should be fired. She should not even be around. She's incompetent.
Well, the nearly 24,000-acre Palisades fire destroyed over 6,800 buildings, damaged 973 more, and resulted in 12 deaths. That was just one of the fires that burned that she wasn't here for. So shame on you, Mayor Bass.
What is she doing over there? She needs to be taking care of what the situation is here in California. That's what we hired her for, right?
Yeah.
But she keeps going to Ghana. What's happening in Ghana that you need to take care of?
She was gone in Ghana. That's it for our Daily Smash for this Friday. We appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And check out our Rick and Kelly show on patreon.com. We have an amazing interview with some peptide experts this week and some other cool stuff that you won't find anywhere else.
Thank you, guys. Selenda has made this body better. Getting better with age, and it's because of this bad boy right here. The spoke in the wheel.
Minerals play an essential role in your body's functions. If you don't get enough, you can suffer a long list of health problems. But get the minerals you need and you can absolutely thrive. We used to get our minerals from the food we eat every day, but over-farming has stripped the nutrients from the soil. Crops grown decades ago were far richer in vitamins and minerals than what we have today. You'd have to eat 4 servings of broccoli to get the calcium 1 serving provided in the 1950s. And meat has just half the iron. Here's your solution. SOULLIFE mineral supplements, including Re-Kick, Reform, and Selenda. They're specially formulated to ensure your body actually absorbs the minerals and nutrients inside. SOULLIFE has been healing Canadians for years. Now we're proud to be exclusive partners here in America. Click on our link to get your Rick and Kelly discount on these amazing supplements that can change your life for the better.
SOULLIFE, the minerals you need.